Hello guys, welcome to a new video. We have a D300 30-core Hobart mixer here today. We don't know what's going on with it. We just got it. It belongs to our customer and we're gonna diagnose, we're gonna fix this unit. Before doing that, always wanted to remind you guys that we have equipment in the Bay Area. We are in San Jose, California. We have all kinds of mixers, sizes available, some 40 cores, 30 cores. My number, you guys want to reach me out for parts, something that you cannot find, maybe we'll be able to help you out. But yeah, these are equipment, except this red unit. This belongs to a dealer. We refurbish the equipment for him. He pays a good, crazy amount of money for this type of jobs. You guys can see we went through the mechanics already, installed a new glass, and everything has to be perfect for this dealer, for this customer. Look at this job. But anyways, back to our 30 core. Again, when you guys want to reach me out, 48806-8960, or my email, joacampos145@yahoo.com, joacampos145@yahoo.com, or just leave a comment. So we just have a humming right now. So this is a mechanical issue, pretty sure. Well, we'll see if it is mechanical or electrical, but it sounds like, let's see. Yeah, the gear's spinning. All right, stand by. We're gonna start by opening the transmission and we will go from there. I don't think we have an electrical issue, although I might start by the electrical first, and then we're gonna be jumping from the electrical to the mechanical. Stand by. Okay guys, so continuing with our diagnose. On this mixer we have a static capacitor, we have an electronic switch back there. This one is hard to check and diagnose, so but when it's an electrical issue, we check for these things. Start capacitor, and sometimes capacitor is good and that switch is hard to tell, so we had to replace it in order to find out if it is good, if it is a switch, start switch issue, although this is an electronic switch, the one down there by my finger. But anyways, I actually noticed during my test that they have a rotor here that you are supposed to be able to spin it by hand, and this is supposed to spin. Basically, it's supposed to be free. You apply force here and supposed to spin it. So this one is not. So that right there is a big sign that we have an issue in the transmission. Something is definitely broken, not allowing the rotor to spin. So we're gonna open the transmission right now. We'll see. Okay guys, that doesn't look good, but that's not our problem. But that looks like a humidity. Well, actually, I just want to tell you guys that this nut right here, to get it out, you're gonna do it like you were tying this nut. Super tight. But come out. I'm gonna demonstrate. So this one unscrews to the opposite direction. This is how it's supposed every screw comes out. Counterclock, but this one comes out clockwise. Like you were, see, and to go, this one comes out, I'm sorry, it comes out counterclock, and it goes in clockwise. I'm sorry, my mistake. Let me do it again. So it goes in counterclock. This is counter, and it comes out clockwise. Got it right this time. So it goes in. It goes in counterclock. Comes out clockwise. Very important to remember. To have an impact gun is always good because, as you saw, sometimes this thing is very tight, but it came out. Okay, we have already an idea. This right there, my friends, is food contamination. The smell also tells you that it's food contamination. You guys see it. I still haven't opened it, and I know it's a big problem, big mess in it. And also our planetary is seized, is froze in place. It's not dropping down. So we have a big problem also. Trying to get this planetary out is very hard. It's very tough. We have ways to do it. We have ideas on how we get them out, and we're gonna have to go to those tricks that we have to get this planetary out. All right, stand by. We'll open finally the transmission. Okay guys, we have the mixer open, and it is what I thought. It is food contamination, a lot of corrosion. Look at this, how employees cannot tell that something is wrong with the unit. It's super loud, it just needs to be super loud, and they just don't care. Your employees sometimes don't care. This is a broken bearing, it's gone. Look at this one. Gone by the food contamination. This, you guys, happens through the grinder head. Look at that. That's where the food contamination goes. That's basically where the food goes in due to either grinding products, vegetables, something that contains water. There's a tiny seal in there, like what is a seal? But it won't prevent water from going in. If you're doing meat, the blood will stay within the meat. The products, onion, celery, garbanzo beans, will find its way into inside the transmission, and this is expensive to fix. It's a complete rebuild for the customer, replacement of all the bearings, hoping that there is no damaged gears by the ball bearings that fell out. But yeah, this is gonna be expensive for customers. So, and we still haven't fully diagnosed, but it's expensive. Shifter handle is very loose. there's an Allen wrench here to remove it, but sometimes these things get really stuck. So I like to make it more practical and easy, and get a tiny flat screwdriver and get it through the side without removing the shifter. Always remember to, if you are removing this shifter, to get it on the first speed position, basically the way it is. And if you don't want to deal with removing this Allen wrench, because even though once you remove it, this might still very stuck to the little shaft in there, and it's very hard to extract it, get it out sometimes. Okay, so let's finish this diagnose and see what else we find. Okay guys, we are resuming our video. I want you guys to see this. That down there is water mixed with grease. It's a big mess, it's a big contamination. As you guys know, water and grease don't mix. So this is really bad. I'm having a hard time getting this shaft out right now. They're completely stuck, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it out. So far we have gotten our shifter. Let's see. Look at this. This is not good, man. Shifter. So far these are okay. We can save them. We can reuse them. Look at this. But I'm not so sure about the rest. I need to get it out, so stand by. We'll resume. Right guys, we're ready to continue. We had taken apart the transmission. See how this spins freely? I'm pretty sure if we run the motor, this is good. But you guys can see now all the water down there. And we have here the damaged gears. Example, this one is damaged by the ball bearings. This one right here, you guys can see damage. The one over here also is damaged. Both of these two gears get damaged by the ball bearings that fell apart inside the mixer. This shaft over here is also damaged. You guys can see it right there. So that gear with the shaft itself is one piece. On some older units, this is removable. In others, is one piece altogether with the shaft. The brass gear seems to be okay, but until we watch everything, we can determine the entire damage of this unit. But this is a complete rebuild. Expensive for a customer. And the tip of the day will be, if you guys are grinding products, onions, celery, garbanzo beans, anything, any vegetables that contain water, be assured that that water eventually will find its way inside the mixer. How can you prevent? There's a way to prevent. Let me see if I can find a grinder head over here. Basically what you need to do is constantly be checking the washers, the fiber washers. There's two types, brass and also fiber. So there's a grinder head over here that we have. Let's see if we can do it. So the tip of the day, if you guys are grinding, would be number one, if you're grinding water, products that contains water, enlarge this drain over here, make it bigger. Basically, this hole is designed to allow any excess or liquid to fall to the floor. And what employees will do, sometimes on purpose, they will clog this hole because they don't want to drip on the floor. But this hole is there for a reason, and it's for any excess of liquid or water to drop through here. So my recommendation is to enlarge this hole, make it bigger if you're doing products. And the second recommendation would be to pay attention to the fiber washers, or if you have brass washers, pay attention, because example, this washer is very worn out. It's still there, but it's worn out, that red washer right there. So that washer is also there for a reason, and it is to prevent liquid from going inside the mixer. So yeah, number one will be the drain hole. Number two would be the washers. Always have them around your restaurant, and that will somehow prevent liquid from going in to your mixer. Maybe not 100%, but keep in mind that this mixer is not designed to grind vegetables, produce. You can grind on this head meat. Meat contains liquid, but the blood stays within the meat. So that's why the liquid doesn't go inside the mixer. But once you're grinding vegetables, definitely the water that is coming from those vegetables, if you don't pay attention to the grinder head, it will find its way in. And that same issue could happen on the big ones, 60 cores, and this will get contaminated actually much easier than the 30 cores. So there is no way, guys, to prevent liquid from going in. There is not a physical seal, especially on the 60 cores. On the 30 there is a seal, but still it won't prevent completely the liquid from going in. All right, this is our video for today. Have a wonderful day. We're gonna continue the process of disassembling because this planetary is stuck in place, so I'm not gonna record that, but if I do a second part of this video, it will definitely be on my channel. Have a wonderful day, guys. Take care. We'll see you next time with a new video. God bless everyone. Take care.